welcome to the physics class. I hope everyone is safe and sound. Stay home, stay safe. Okay, coming to our classes, I think we have completed 3 chapters like force, friction and sound. Right students? Yes. So today I am going to introduce a new chapter to you, and I hope by an activity you will be able to guess the name of the chapter. Okay, I'll just show you something, right? Okay, just observe this. Do you see something, students, on the board? Yes, you can see some light on the board, right? Where is the light coming from? It is reflecting back, right? Okay, I think you have guessed the name of the chapter. Yes, you are right. It is nothing but reflection of light at plane surfaces. Okay, this is nothing but our chapter 6, that is reflection of light at plane surfaces. I know that you all are being fascinated by listening the word light. Light itself is such kind of topic in physics that the more you explore it, the more you will be interested in it, and you will be finding infinite things to know about light. Okay, now we'll start the chapter. I'll just write the name of the chapter. Chapter 6. And what is it, students? Reflection of light. Reflection of light at plane surfaces. Okay. So how did I do that activity? I have used a source of light, that is the torch from the cell phone, and a plane mirror. I have used a plane mirror. Are you recollecting something? Yes. You all are familiar with these topics, right? In 6th and 7th itself you have learned about these topics. In 6th you have learned about shadows, right students? Yes. And in 7th you have learned about rectilinear propagation of light, and you have also learned about reflection of light and laws of reflection, and you have also learned different types of plane mirrors, right? You have learned different types of spherical mirrors, right? So I'll just refresh your memory by recalling those topics. So what are our learning objectives today? They are nothing but learning objectives for today. What is light? What is light? Next, shadow. What is shadow and how a shadow is formed? Next, reflection of light. And the next one is laws of reflection. Okay students, when I ask you what is light, what will be your answer? It is the simplest answer that it enables us to see objects around us, or it gives a sensation of vision, right? So I can simply say that light is a form of energy. Light is a form of energy which enables us to see the objects around us. Yes. So students, if there is no light and you have entered a pitch dark room, can you see the objects? You are having your eyes. Yes, your eyes are working properly. But when you enter a pitch dark room, can you see any objects around you? What will be the answer? Yes, you are right. You cannot see any object. Why? Because of absence of light. because there is no light. That's why you cannot see any object. So why you are able to see the objects when there is light? Why? Yes, I know that many of you got the answer. That is because of reflection of light. When light falls on an object, for example, we'll take some object, some ball. When light from a source, this is a source, maybe a torchlight. Light falls on this object, what will happen? It will bounce back. Like this in different directions. That is nothing but our reflection of light. Okay, the bouncing back of light is nothing but reflection of light. When does the object reflect? Again, it is connected to your 6th class topics. When it falls on the opaque object. We know there are 3 types of objects, right? Opaque, transparent and translucent. Right? So, the opaque object will not allow any light to pass through it. It will just reflect back. Like when you just throw a ball onto the wall, what will happen? The ball will definitely bounce back. Same thing happens here. The light will just bounce back, reflects back. That's why we are able to see the objects around us. Okay. Now, this is with the light. And students, this is not going to end in 8th class. This topic, it will continue. You will be having topics in this light in 9th class, 10th and even in higher studies. So, you need to focus on these topics. Okay. Now, coming to our next object, which is shadow. Just observe these students. Do you see something? Do you see something? Yes, you can see the shadow of the duster here. Right? You can see the shadow of the duster here. Yes. So, what are the objects or what are the things needed for a shadow to be formed? Light source? Yes. Next, an opaque object? Yes, this is an opaque object. Light cannot pass through it. And a screen. Screen can be anything, not only your blackboard or something. See, if I just keep the light source like this and opaque object here, the shadow will be formed on the roof. Okay. If I keep the light source like this and the opaque object like this, the shadow will be formed on here, on the floor. Okay. The screen may be anything. Okay. Now, what is the shadow? You will be getting some doubts. What is the shadow? Shadow is nothing but this region. This region in which light is absent. Means the region through which light cannot pass. This region. That is nothing but shadow. Look at this, students. What is there here? Air. Light can easily pass through air because it is transparent medium. Right? But light is unable to pass through this opaque object. So what is happening? This whole part is dark. That is only shadow. Okay. It is nothing but the region in which there is no light, absence of light. Okay. Now we have covered what is light, shadow, reflection of light. Okay. Now let us go to laws of reflection. Now, do you recollect something when I say laws of reflection? You have studied many times and you have done many problems on them. Right? What is the first law of reflection? Can you tell me? Yes, I know that many students are so enthusiastic to tell the answer. So, I am only telling on behalf of you. What is the first law of reflection? What is it? Angle of incidence is equals to angle of reflection. What is this angle of incidence? What is this angle of reflection? This is the first law of reflection. Now what is the second law of reflection? The incident ray, reflected ray and the normal all lie in the same plane. So these are the two laws of reflection. So we have completed all our learning objects. By this time many of you will be getting some doubts, right? When I say reflection and when I use the word mirrors, you will be getting some doubts. Teacher, how can we see the far mountains in a mirror? How can we see the buildings which are very far in a small mirror? How is it possible, teacher? Right? Yes, you will be getting these doubts and I will be clarifying these doubts in the next class. Okay, be ready for the next class. We will discuss how the image is being captured in a small mirror, and we will also be seeing an activity that is nothing but how to make a pinhole camera and how the image of an object is captured on the screen of that pinhole camera. Okay students?